Hey guys, so I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I just knew that I wanted to do a chit chat because people seem to like those. You guys have been responding well to when I just come and talk on the camera and do whatever that I need to do. And somebody requested that I do how I contour my face. And since there's like tons of those videos, well, she asked for the nose contour. So I said I'll just do an entire face highlight and contour video. And since there are so many of those, I was like, let me just do a chit chat throughout it and talk my shit. So yeah, guys. I keep mentioning this in every single video, but I reached 1,000 subscribers and I'm super freaking happy. Obviously, I have been working really hard on this channel and just kind of bringing myself to it, and yeah, so I'm just really happy. Definitely let me know what you guys want to see. The battery is about to die, but I'm prepared, okay? Okay, so we're back in business. My foundation is on. Very, very light layer of foundation today. So what y'all, I wish I would have asked what y'all want to talk about because I don't know what to talk about. I did have an idea. I wanted to have a convo with you guys about texture discrimination in the natural hair community, but I don't know that those of you who watch my makeup videos have natural hair, or if you watch my natural hair. I'm not sure how many of you watch both. I'm going to put a poll up here, so if you watch my channel for hair or for makeup only or for both, enter that poll so I have an idea of what is really going on like on this channel. I don't really know. So I'll put that poll up there. But I'm just going to chit chat with you guys. I have been getting really more into the contouring and highlighting situation and just like kind of experimenting with what I like. You guys know by now that I like to look as natural as possible. I don't want to look like I have a bunch of makeup on or like I have a super dramatic contour or highlight. So I feel like I've kind of, for my personal taste, mastered the natural looking highlight and contour. So the first thing I do is put on my concealer. This is also a very, very, very affordable method of highlighting and contouring. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Toffee. And I put that in the general areas, you know, where people be highlighting their faces at. Like, it's no difference. Yeah, I just put a bunch. This stuff is cheap, so I overuse it. I don't always put some here, but I do sometimes. So if I want to look super nice, I'll put some stuff. I'll put some there. So for the video, I put some there. And then I will go down here. And that's pretty much it. I do not highlight my forehead because I have a big forehead and I don't want to accentuate that. Some people, they'll put the contour on right now and they'll just blend it all at the same time. I don't do that. I personally feel like I don't get a good blend when I do that. It looks muddy on my skin. Maybe I don't have enough experience. It's definitely possible because I'm no professional, honey. Like I tell you all the time. So I go ahead and I blend out the concealer first. Sometimes I use a brush, other times I use the Real Techniques sponge. Today I'm using a brush. And this concealer blends super, super easily. Like it's really gives me no trouble at all. And yeah, just blend, 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 blend. You want to blend until you feel like it looks good, child. That's it. That's it. That's what you want to do. You want to blend until you feel like it looks good, okay? I don't know why it's looking so ashy on camera, because in real life, it really isn't this ashy. I do bring up the excess to my forehead, but yeah. It looks so ashy on camera. Yeah, it looks kind of ashy on camera, child. I don't know why, but it's not that ashy in person, so whatever. We're gonna keep on pushing, and hopefully it will lessen the level of ash that I'm getting right now. After I blend my concealer, I will apply my contour, and also cheap as ever could be, I'm using ColourPop's sculpting sticks in the color Platonic. I'm pretty sure this is the darkest color they have, but do not quote me on that. So the girl asked me to do a nose contour video, so I'm just going to do the whole thing. This is what I do right here. And I don't always do this because I'm lazy, and most times I just do my cheeks. But I love this color. I feel like for my skin tone, it's really, really nice. So I put like a lot. And then I do down here sometimes to give me that like non-double chin. And then I do my forehead because, yeah, the forehead, I have like yards and yards of forehead. So I do that. That's about it. And then I use this brush, which I really like. This is a brush by BH Cosmetics, and it's like a tapered brush. It's specifically for contouring. So I take this and I blend my contour out. And I just blend. And it looks super harsh, and but it's such a warm color. I feel like it's so, so pretty for dark skin. And I just blend this out. It really isn't anything too crazy. Y'all know I love trap music. Let me know if y'all have heard the Migos album. I've heard it. I really only like a few songs, like really. And when I go back and hear it, I'm listening to T-Shirt like on repeat 24/7. That's my song. I listen to T-Shirt every day of my life, okay? That's my song. I put it in a video already. Like, I love that song. And then the other album that I'm bumping right now is Big Sean, I Decided. Listen, if you guys watch my Guilty Pleasure playlist, go watch it. I told you guys that Big Sean, like, I was waiting for this album to come out. I like impatiently waiting. And it did, and I Decided is popping. Like, I actually really like the album a lot. But what I'm bumping is the song Sacrifice with the Migos. And then Halfway Off a Balcony. I'm just bumping the whole, I just love it. I love that album. And I blend this forehead contour a lot because I don't want it to look like I have contour here and then a different color skin right here. So I'm blending it into my hairline. Way more than I would do foundation. And then we have the faces all contoured. And now for the nose. Sometimes I use the same brush and I'll just like kind of pinch it together and do my nose. Other times I'll use a different brush. I think for right now, I'll just use this brush right here. It's like an eyeshadow brush. I'm no brush, you know, I'm nobody with the brushes. So I just use this one. I'm just going to use it right now. It's like a small little blending brush. And I'm just going to literally blend this into my face, into my nose. I put a lot on today of the nose contour because I want to show you guys that I create like a bridge. I don't have a bridge to my nose. My nose is very much so like a little button. I love my nose. Don't get twisted. I do not want to have a different nose. Never, ever, ever. But I'm doing this because it gives me some definition to my face. It gives my nose some shape. It gives me a bridge. But I definitely don't want to have a smaller or a thinner or a more European shaped nose. I feel like a lot of times people get that misunderstood when people nose contour. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I just blend it out and it looks pretty harsh on camera, and actually it's still pretty harsh right now, but that's okay. Now I will get my baking or highlighting powder, and I'm using the Black Opal powder. And I'm just gonna apply it. Sometimes, literally my application tools are always different. It's whatever's clean at the time, to be honest. So I just apply it in the areas that I want it, that I highlighted. That's it. I just apply it. I put it on my eye to set the concealer. And I use this as my eyeshadow base if I'm going to wear eyeshadow. That's my highlighting powder. I usually do not bake because I'm lazy, like I always say. And then I'm going to use the Shea Moisture bronzer in the color Mandalay Dusk or just Dusk. And this is my favorite thing to contour or bronze my face with, or to set my contour with. It just like really is perfect for brown skin. Brown sugar. Yeah, 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 yeah. Brown sugar. And I just put it, literally just set the areas that I applied my product. Nothing crazy, child. I'm looking so ashy right now, but trust me, like I won't look that ashy later. I bring the bronzer down here and I kind of blend in with this line. You know how you have that sharp line of highlight? I bring the bronzer down to cover that. And I bronze. Because I like to look sculpted and dark. Like I like to darken up, have highlighting and darken up so I have definition. Because my face is not super defined. I don't have a super round face either. It's more like an oval. I like to do this to give myself some definition. Now I'll go over that nose again with this powder very lightly. I did not reapply. I just used what's left over. And I spend time up here because I don't have a bridge. So the whole point for me is to kind of create some bone structure, which is all this. This is all creating bone structure. If you did not already know that, we're all just creating some bone structure. So I'm giving myself some bones, some cheekbones, and then a nice jawline. Like, this is all that we're doing right now. If you don't know, okay? And I'm done with that. Literally, now I'm done. I'm going to, this is the part I would do my eyebrows. I would just brush them out. I already kind of did them already. My new favorite eyebrow product for the moment, because it always changes because I'm indecisive, is this NYX eyebrow mascara. It's popping, and this is in the color Espresso. Whatever powder that I use, I make sure that I just put it all over to kind of help me blend. I don't want to have any harsh lines. I don't want to look like I have cut up my face in different areas. It's all just blended. Okay? And you can see that I have the high points and the darker points. And you can tell, you can still see the nose contour is still pretty prominent. But it also looks very natural because you don't want it to look super sharp. Well, I don't. So I make sure that I blend it so it's not super sharp. This is pretty much the end of how I highlight and contour my face. I set my face just now. This is the part where I would apply some highlighter. Favorite highlighter is the Wild and Radiant palette by BH Cosmetics. The most poppingest highlighting palette there is. And I will show you guys how I do my nose, just for those of you who care. Right here, I'll put it all over the tip of my nose, and then the bridge right here. And that creates even more definition.
Yeah. Nah, yeah. Long time. Yeah. I feel the sun, drop me heavy in the water. I wanna run, but you keep me at the altar. I feel a fire in my soul, turn my highs into lows when she call up. Yeah.